Alright class, we're going to be going over some equations for our test tomorrow.
Hi.
Hi, what are you doing?
I needed help with SLT 12 and 11 and 15 and 16.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have been sleeping in class.
I'm sorry.
Our first equation that we're going to be doing for identifying key features on polynomials is this. So we're going to be finding the degree. And the degree is of a polynomial, the highest exponent, and it's the highest degree of with 0 coefficients. So on this equation it would be 6 because it's the highest out of the others. And we're also going to be doing leading coefficient, which is the number that's leading the degree. So in this it would be 3. And then number of terms would be 3 because there are 3 terms here. So 3 different numbers. And then number of possible solutions. It's going to be always the same number as the degree. We're going to be doing this equation, and the degree would be 5, and the number before that would be -4, and the number of terms is just these number of members, so it would be 3, and number of possible solutions, like we said before, is always a number as the leading degree. Yes, Leah?
Why is the degree 5?
It's 5 because it is the largest exponent out of the three. So now that we have covered finding key features, we're going to be going and doing a sketch of the polynomial. So we're going to be doing a graph, and we're going to be doing the difference between even and odd. So an even degree is always symmetrical to the y-axis. So this is going to be our y-axis, and an even degree would always be like this, indicating that it's even. It's always symmetrical to the y-axis. So that's even. And for an odd degree, it's always symmetrical to the origin. So for this graph, it's always going to be symmetrical to the origin, which is 0, 0. And it's going to start as going down, and then it's going to hit this line, and then go up like that. So that's indicating an odd degree. Okay. So now we're going to be doing end behavior on the following graphs. So we're starting out with the odd degree one. And so we always read it left to right. So as it's going, starting from here, it's going down. So it would be negative infinity. And then as it's going to the right, it's going up. So it would be positive infinity. Now we're going to be doing end behavior for the even graph. And reading it left to right, they're both going up. So it would be positive infinity all the way through. And like I said before, the graph would be symmetrical to the y-axis. As we move on from doing the graph, we're going to be identifying function types, degree, and describing the end behavior. So for this function, f of x equals 7 plus 5x, the function type would be linear because there is no number above the x, so we use it as 1, so it would be a line when we graph it. So the degree would be 1. Like I said, there's no number up here, so it would just be as 1. And so if it's even or odd degree, it would be odd because the 1 is not an even number. And end behavior, when it's graphed, it would be to the left, it would be negative infinity, and to the right it would be positive infinity. And so for this function type, negative 4x cubed plus 2x squared minus 6, this function type would be cubic, because you always determine the function type by what number is above the x. And so in this case it would be 3, and that would be the same number as our degree because of it's being above the x. And if it's even or odd degree, it would be odd because the number of the degree is an even number. And so end behavior, when it's going to the left, it would be negative infinity, and when it's going to the right, it would be positive infinity. So what we went through today will help you on the test tomorrow.
Thank you so much for helping me. I'm gonna get a good grade on the test.
You're welcome, Leah. Next time, no sleeping in class. Okay, class, I'm gonna be passing back the test that we took yesterday. All right, I'm passing back the test now. Here you go, Leah.
Yay!